Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to another gameplay video of Against the Storm. This time we are going to reforge the gold seal. Let's see what we have. Among the 3 caravans, I picked the one that comes with foxes. I like working with them. Difficulty, this time I go for viceroy. Embarkation bonuses, first of all I need more villages. And then since the caravan doesn't have fabric, it makes sense to get some. This leaves us with 1 more embarkation bonus. Give us more food please. Here are the bomb effects of Seal Forest maps. Abyssal Revenge, woodcutters don't increase hostility, but every 10 felled trees add 2 hostility points. Hidden Seal, a broken ancient seal is hidden somewhere in the forest. We will have to find it and use seal fragments to reforge it. Then the positives. Beacon Tower. This powerful ancient structure will allow you to summon aid directly from the citadel. Overgrown vegetation. Overgrown trees with a lot more resource charges can be found in the forest. Naturally, I assign a fox to be our firekeeper. What I always do when I start a new settlement is to set priorities to the type of fuels. We prefer using coal and sea marrows as they burn for longer. After them, oil follows. Wood is the least favorable. At this point, we have unlocked the starting abilities of humans and foxes. That's why we can see which glade contains fertile soil and a geyser when we start this map. The starting blueprints. The first one. Workshop. At least we have 2-star efficiency, making the 3 building materials, planks, fabric, and bricks. The second one. We don't know which large resource nodes we will discover. I'm blindly picking one now. Foragers camp, please. The third one. Yay, we are lucky! Tool shop is on the table. In this building, tools can be efficiently produced. Now we also get to pick a cornerstone. I like the reinforced axis. Woodcutter's camp production is 35% quicker. Next, we can choose the first 3 orders. Even though in the Seal Forest map, we win by reforging the seal rather than collecting enough reputation points, orders are still important. They reward reputation points to keep the queen's impatience in check and make new building blueprints available. Therefore, let me choose the easier ones. Sell goods worth at least 16 ember and deliver 10 ember. Achievable. Pick. Have at least 4 blight rod seeds at the same time. Deliver 40 stormwater. This is easier. Pick. Next. Okay, sometimes the game offers more challenging orders. If we get to complete that within the given time, we receive better rewards. But this is not our objective now. Complete any 3 glade events. Build a harvester's camp, a stonecutter's camp, and deliver 10 bricks. I'm sure we will complete 3 glade events. We cut into the glade containing fertile soil. It turns out that the seal is in the opposite direction. Okay, everybody, turn around and cut into this dangerous glade. The first storm hits. It's a mild one with forest hostility sitting at 0 because we haven't cut down too many trees yet. And we have cut into this dangerous glade, which tells us that the seal is further down this direction. As we will be working in this area, I'm building a small warehouse here. Having warehouses close to the gathering camps or production buildings speeds things up in the settlement. Workers don't have to go all the way back to the main warehouse to put away resources or pick up required raw materials. We need to deal with this dangerous glade event. Since our objective in this map is not to earn reputation points, I can simply loot this caravan and take the material rewards. Just as the storm descends, the seal reveals itself. Compared with the previous seals, we do get one different task here. Install at least 8 rain engines in production buildings. Previously, it was to sacrifice 125 wood and deliver 3 fire essences. Our settlement survived the second storm with forest hostility staying low at level 1. When we started this settlement, we picked the tool shop building blueprints. To have the supply chain of tools in place, we will need a building that can craft the materials needed to produce tools. And we are lucky again. Smelter is on offer now, allowing us to make copper bars. I'm building the smelter first. To make copper bars, we will need copper. To get copper, I need to build a mine over these copper veins. And then we can build our tool shop. On Viceroy difficulty, the biggest cache will need 24 tools to unlock. These we will make using copper bars and planks. We prefer 1 plank over 6 pieces of wood because our workshop gives 2 planks consuming 6 pieces of wood, so planks are cheaper. As each fallen tree fuels to forest hostility, wood consumption needs to be regulated. So far we are doing okay, consuming other types of fuels in the hearth and reducing tree cutting as much as possible. We come out of the third storm with the forest hostility just above 2. In the fourth year, we produce enough tools to open a large cache to send to the citadel. The first steel fragment, Heart of the Forest, asks for 3. When the next storm, the fourth one, hits, we manage to keep the forest hostility level at 2, and the village's resolve overall is okay, staying above 0. However, despite our efforts, the plague of death that came with the storm claimed 3 lives. No! We don't have time to grieve. We have to do everything we can to survive the storm and reforge the seal. Those 3 villages would want the same. In the 5th year, we open the third cache and acquire the Heart of the Forest. Our next target then is to earn 2 more repetition points from events. Now, our forest hostility level is 3. With the storm's negative effects, the resolve of lizards and foxes drops to below 0. Remember the rain punk technology? We have storm water flowing through our tool shop and workshop. Their engine 2 are set to level 2, meaning villagers working in these buildings get 10 resolve points. I'm assigning 2 foxes to the workshop. This brings the foxes' resolve to positive. And then the lizards. Assigning 1 lizard to the tool shop helps, but overall lizard resolve is still negative. No worries, we still have this cookhouse, which awards comfort specialization bonus to lizards. What if I move another lizard from the woodcutter's camp to the cookhouse? Great! Now all species resolves are above 0. How amazing that we have survived another storm! In the 7th year, we earn enough reputation points to acquire the Blood of the Stag, and then in the same year, we have enough embers to acquire another seal fragment, Crystal Feathers. We are getting there, just 1 more seal fragment to go. This last one is a bit challenging. Use 600 units of rainwater to rain engines in production buildings and burn 35 blight rot seeds. I think this is the easiest among the 3 options here. We have rainwater running in a couple of buildings, and every storm we burn some blight rot seeds. Our settlement will eventually get there. During the storm season of the 8th year, all the negative effects are pushing the resolve of all species to negative. This time, I will seek help from the beacon tower. Miracle of Peace. A sign from the queen herself. Hostility is decreased by 100 for the duration of this season. Okay, this reduces the forest hostility to 4. And then using the same trick as before, by allocating villages to buildings that award resolve points, everybody's resolve is fine again. Soon we enter the storm season of the 9th year. The blight rot meter is at 45%, and we need to burn another 8 seeds. Blight fighters, go! Burn the seeds down! Fantastic! We made it! The last seal fragment, Essence of Corruption, is acquired, and the gold seal is reforged. After reforging the seal, the credits roll. A big thank you to all the heroes who made this wonderful game. But the gold seal is not the end. There are 4 more seals out there.
You did it! You actually did it! I'm impressed. You've managed to reforge the gold seal. So you know what that means, right? This is your key to the higher ranks of the Order. Not to mention how much you've contributed to the kingdom. The people of the Citadel owe you much. So after such a remarkable achievement, have you thought about what you want to do next?
Well, here is my plan. I will continue this playthrough of Against the Storm and see how far I can get. On the other hand, it's time to explore another game. My next video will be about a different game. Stay tuned and see you next time.